Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. So, is it time to panic about Bitcoin? Now, normally I don't stream Friday nights, but I felt compelled to because I'm noticing there's a lot of fear. So I'm here to address in a very special Friday night stream of whether or not you should be panicking about Bitcoin. So, thanks for tuning in. As always, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. 2 streams almost every day, 11:30 and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you hit that notification bell and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and check out all the latest news, article, and guides at CryptosRUs.com. Welcome, guys. Welcome. You know what? Maybe it's time to dust off the good old cap and switch to plan C because Bitcoin is now at 53,000. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. That's for later. All right. So what's going on with Bitcoin? Well, it is now at $53,000. Okay. So at face value, if you're looking at it from this morning, from 68, yes, it does look bad. But to put things in perspective, it is at $53,000. Okay, so many of you guys have lived through the previous dips. And I'm talking about last year, I'm talking about just a few months ago. Okay, so basically don't panic. Okay, don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic, okay? Putting things in perspective for you guys, it is not all that bad, right? We had a pretty serious dip down to 29,000. We stayed there for over a month. We had a pretty serious dip down to 40,000. And right now, we're not even back to 50,000. We're still at 53,000, even though we did break through this channel a little bit. But there's still a chance it could bounce right back up. Right? So, number one is don't be panicking. Yes, there's some volatility right now, but we will get through it. Bitcoin always gets through it. Okay? The name of the game is patience. You have to have patience. You have to believe in what you're holding on to. Okay? So, Bitcoin may be facing some difficulties now, but we will get through this. We will get through this together. Don't fall for FUD. Don't fall for whalish games. Don't transfer your life-changing wealth to someone else. Okay? So, let's explain. Let me try to explain what happened tonight. Well, looking at the fear index, obviously there's a lot of fear, right? So that kind of led to some of the dumping that we saw. But what triggered it? Well, it could be anything, number of things, full moon or sort of moon cycle, the stock market not doing well, Omicron, scared. There's a lot of things. I saw this too. Evergrande is asking for money because they feel like they can't pay their debts and the Chinese government has to step in. I mean, there's just a lot of things going on. And maybe it's a combination of everything, okay? But even with all this, with all the negativity and everything, Bitcoin is still holding strong at $53,000, okay? 53,000, still above 50,000, right? So do not give up hope. And many of you guys have stuck with me for years and you realize this is nothing. There's no way you should be panicking. No way extreme fear should be at 25 when we are at these levels, especially if you compare it to last year. If you don't believe it, zoom out, right? Look at where we were last year. Look at how we were below 20,000. We were below 10,000. We were below 4,000. We hit as low as 3,800 last year. Okay, so for those of you guys that have lived through all these up and downs, all the volatility and dips, right? You certainly should not be panicking. But I get it. Some of you guys came in at top. Maybe you came in right at 64,000. You rode the bottom and now you rode it up to the top. And now you're fearful that it may go to the bottom again, right? I don't believe that is the case. I believe that, yes, we have temporary We have temporary setbacks right now, but Bitcoin will continue. It always does. The network only gets stronger. And none of the fundamentals that cover every single day, in fact, twice a day on this channel, none of that has changed. Everything is still on track. So it's time to put away your Plan C hats, okay? Put away your applications, unless you want to make some side money, and there's nothing wrong with that because McDonald's, I'm hearing, is paying $18 an hour these days. So outside of if you need some side money, put Plan C away and stick with Plan B, and that is look forward to Bitcoin hitting 100,000 this cycle, this year, and let's do it together, right? Okay, now, what else to show you? Well, obviously, you know, liquidation is always a thing. Bitcoin fell to like, I don't know, 51,000, right? A lot of it is due to liquidations, and this is where, you know, whale manipulation comes in. They know that a lot of people are fearful. They want to take advantage. They want to make you panic sell, right? So you look at, man, you have 70 million liquidated here, 173 million liquidated here, and then you have another 14 million, add all that up, right? That's why Bitcoin fell down to like 51, now recovered to 53. So there's always a little bit of manipulation going on. And Elon decided to tweet this at possibly the worst time. But it is quite funny, though. Elon just tweeted this not too long ago about how Web3 people, kind of like CrossFit people, you know, like, I don't have to explain it. You guys get it, right? So this is kind of like egging the crypto people on. But I actually think this is kind of funny. But yeah, I don't think this had anything to do with the tip, but I just thought I'd share that. But screw Elon. What about Cathie Wood? Cathie Wood just did an interview, and she still remains very bullish on Bitcoin, right? She does not believe in China stocks, but she believes in Bitcoin, Web 3.0, what El Salvador is doing, and how Bitcoin will still get to $500,000, she believes, within the next 5 years. And she just said this about a year ago. So really, in the next 4 years, she believes Bitcoin will still get to $500,000, right? So follow the smart money. Follow these big players, Wall Street type people, and pay attention to what they're doing. Girls, gals like Cathie Wood, made a fortune with Tesla and other tech stocks, and she believes Bitcoin is definitely the future. And she is holding on as much as she can. She has a ton of Grayscale, a ton of Coinbase, a ton of mining stocks, anything that deals with crypto, she's heavily invested in, right? And it's not just her, it's many others that believe in the same thing. So that's pretty much it. Just want to talk about, reassure you guys that things will be okay, right? And to prove it, I have this portfolio pulled up, and this is the one I've been DCing every Wednesday for you guys, right? I've been dollar cost averaging $100 in front of you guys every Wednesday since end of June. So it's only been about 6 months, not even, about 5 months because it's end of June. And within that time, this has done really well. I mean, it got as high as 120 or 130% at one point, right? But even with today's dip, this last week's dip, this last month's dip, right? Even with all that, the portfolio is still up 90%. Kind of shows you the power of DCA and holding. And this is over a very short amount of time. I want to keep this going. I want to run this for 2, 3, 4, 5 years and prove to you guys that even starting out with a little money, right, and you just consistently DCA, you don't worry about price, and you continue to do this over long haul, you're going to make some crazy money, some life-changing wealth, and you don't need to invest into meme coins or anything else that is a lottery ticket. You take it slow, you do it the right way, and you will get there, right? So just want to show you guys that. Outside of that, that's it. I'm going to do a quick Q&A. I'm not even supposed to be streaming tonight. In fact, I have to say I apologize to Jordan because I hyped it up that Jordan, he created a video and I was supposed to show it. Unfortunately, he created it, it was too early. So that if I show it now, it's like already too outdated. So that's why I did not show it. I decided to stream. So I apologize to him, but hopefully we could do this again, maybe this weekend or next week, and make it so that it's a little bit, you know, closer to the time so that it wouldn't be outdated. So, okay, that's it. That's it. Let's do some Q&A, and then real quick Q&A, I'll let you guys go. No, not Michael B. Jordan. Someone that's even more famous. Jordan Cameron. Who streams right usually before my stream. But good guy. Good young guy from Boston. Boston accent. Does pretty good TA. Alright, let me make sure that I didn't miss anything. I just put 90,000 into Cardano. Wow, big move, but I mean, honestly, Cardano's at the same point it was a few days ago, so it's actually pretty break even, and it's not too bad. It's not bad time. I mean, honestly, Bitcoin dominance still didn't move. I mean, went up slightly, but I recall that Solana. I told you guys this. Solana was like at 180s, 170s not too long ago. So it's still holding above $2. So that's pretty positive. I mean, Avalanche, it's been stagnant recently, but it didn't break below 100. Luna is finally coming down after going up 44% this week, but it's still pretty close. It's not far off from its high that it made recently. And you got many others like Polygon that is still doing well. It jumped up pretty good this week, right? So not all is lost, but there's definitely bargains out there. I still think metaverses, which has been too hot almost, right? They're taking a big breather. They could be, it could be a good time to get in, right? And even outside of metaverses, L1s out there. There's so many out there, right? The ones that you guys love, they're taking a breather. And many other platforms, gaming, NFTs, even like 5G right here with Helium, right? I think Helium is also very ripe for buying right now too, right below $34. Engine is another one. There's just a lot. Harmony is another one. Amp is not bad. It's been holding. It hasn't even gone down that much. It's been holding. Cadena, another promising L1. Now it's below 14. I think that's a pretty good buy. I mean, KuCoin. I like KuCoin a lot. And you go down the list. T-Fuel, part of Theta and Theta themselves. Man, you go down the list, there's quite a lot. So definitely a good buying opportunity right now. Thoughts on Zabi Inu? I'm not even gonna look at it. Anything Inu, ends in Inu, I'm not gonna look at it. Other than Sheep. Even Sheep, I don't even look at it right now. DJ. Alright, what else is there? Do you think BTC will drop if Russia invades Ukraine? I don't even know if that's on the table, I guess. I don't follow geopolitics right now, so I don't know. Multivac is just okay. Needs to have more traction, you know. Please look at Big Brain Capital. Good thing you spelled it out because the abbreviation could mean something else. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at that. Made by Floki devs. That does not appeal to me at all. Sylvian, yeah, I felt like I had to. You know, I want to reassure you guys, make sure you guys are not doing anything rash, not panic selling. Mark, I do appreciate that. Can I look at BitTorrent? I'm not a fan of anything within Tron's ecosystem, and BitTorrent has not been doing well either. I mean, they had their fun earlier this year, right here, but since then they have not moved. That's because Tron doesn't know what the hell they're doing with any of their stuff, including BitTorrent, including the Sun Network, including Steemit. I don't even know if that's running anymore. Everything that goes into the Tron ecosystem simply just disappears. So I'm not a fan of BitTorrent because of that. And yeah. All right. Sandbox still good to go. I still believe in them. I mean, 100 million in land sales in the last week shows you that the momentum is definitely there. CRO, I like CRO. Finally, they're taking a breather, but when the market picks up again, they're going to continue to run. They have all the momentum, and think about it. CRO, Crypto.com, that is the easiest name to remember. When people want to buy crypto, they're like, okay, let's go to Crypto.com. Do you see VeChain recovering and making their high? Possibly. They had some momentum recently because of VExchange opening up their yield pools, right? So they did have that. And they're still executing very well in many areas, especially in China and other areas, right, for supply chain. But, you know, there's not a lot of consumer-based stuff. That's what's holding them back. Everyone is looking for sexy things like NFT marketplaces, play-to-earn games, right? Collections and a whole bunch of other stuff that VeChain's just not really into. There's a few projects like VimWorld, which is still a really good NFT play-to-earn game that's still being developed. But outside of that, there's not that many out there, right? So that's why I think a lot of people overlook VeChain, but I still believe they have a huge, huge future. Even though I disagree with you on XLM, I appreciate you taking New Investor off the clip. I appreciate that, Bobby. Thoughts on Atom being another Avalanche? Yes. They were Avalanche before Avalanche. I honestly don't know why Atom fell down so much to begin with. They're a fantastic chain project, a lot of users. So, yeah, they could definitely come up, and they had a pretty good day today. I don't like OHM or Forks or anything with their crazy 80,000 APY. Learn from previous hacks and vulnerabilities of projects that promise huge APY. Usually doesn't end up well. All right. I'm going to let you guys go, guys. Like I said, I'm going to keep this short. I just want to stream, I guess, emergency stream to get you guys off the cliff. Keep focused. Bitcoin is going to be fine. Fundamentals hasn't changed. We may have some scare because of Omicron and Evergrande and whatever else that may be out there, but we will get past it, right? So stay focused, stay strong, and don't transfer your wealth to someone else. And stay away from Plan C unless you're looking to make some side money. All right. Have a good one, guys. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Take care. Bye-bye.